All Coronation Street spoilers as violent killer escapes prison. Next week on Coronation Street is set to be a dramatic one, as Mick Michaelis breaks out of prison and takes hostages. Monday, July 14th. Following news that his family are falling apart and Lou Michaelis is in trouble. This dramatic episode follows Mick's prison breakout and siege as he desperately demands his kids are handed over so he can do a runner with his family. In his prison cell, an agitated Mick reads a message on his burner phone. Meanwhile, Brody Michaelis calls at number 4 for Joni and Shanice. When Sally Metcalf reveals that Tim Metcalf is taking Joni to a taster day at Weatherfield High, Brody masks his panic and furtively calls Mick. As Daniel Osborne prepares for his interview at Weatherfield High, the kids give Joni a hard time about her parents. When Joni becomes teary, the school calls Sally and requests she take her home. Meanwhile, at the station, PC Jess quizzes Lou about Mick's prison escape, but she denies all knowledge. Back at the school, Daniel and Mrs. Crawshaw are shocked to come face to face with Mick, who tells them he wants Joni. Mrs. Crawshaw explains that Sally picked Joni up. Mick locks them in the office and speeds off. As Sally offers Joni a tour of the factory while the girls are at the pub, Mick heads to the street, closely followed by Kid Green. What has he got planned? And will Kid be able to stop him? Elsewhere, Kevin assures Tyrone Dobbs that he'll tell Abby the truth about his cancer once they're back from their weekend away. Wednesday, July 16th. Kit faces life-saving surgery following his confrontation with Mick. Will he pull through? With no sign of Brody since last night, Bernie Winter's fears increase. Has Mick made his escape with his family? Nick Tilsley tries to talk to Sam Blakeman about the incident with Mick at the school, but he refuses to engage. Hope Stape reveals to Nick how Lily Platt hid in a classroom but she wouldn't let Sam in and he was left to fend for himself. Nick is not happy and confronts David Platt. Elsewhere, Lauren Bolton invites Audie to join her and Frankie for tea, explaining it's her way of apologizing for her recent behavior. Audie agrees, unaware of Lauren's growing feelings for him. Having spoken to the estate agent, a furious Debbie tells Ronnie Bailey that they've lost out on number 6 to Carla. Friday, July 18th. There is panic as a masked robber dashes out of the corner shop. However, Lisa freezes and Carla's puzzled by her lack of action. Carla quizzes Lisa, wanting to know why she didn't arrest the robber, but let him run off. Lisa refuses to discuss it and Carla's troubled. Audie tells Asha Allahan how the lad threatened him with a wrench and forced him to empty the safe. Asha assures him it's not his fault and he's the victim of a crime. As he tells PC Jess what happened, Audie explains the robber made off with £6,000 in cash, but shares his relief that they're insured. As Bernie clocks his shifty demeanor, is there more to this than Audie's letting on? Suddenly the door flies open and Dev Allahan barrels in, wondering what he's missed. Ronnie begs Debbie to retract her crazy offer for number 6, but she won't hear of it and reminds him she's a successful businesswoman. Ronnie confides in Kevin that Debbie is determined to buy number 6 as she wants to be nearby to support him through his cancer treatment. Feeling guilty, Kevin spells out to Debbie that he doesn't want her to make any rash decisions because of him. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more movie spoilers next week. Goodbye and see you again.